Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Back down here at the state swim meet, our video interviews again brought to you by Mackey Motors in Lake City. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Got two Carroll Tiger girls swimmers joining us here, Sophia Polking and Emma Myers. We're going to start off with Emma. A really good season for you. You finally got that chance to make it down here to state. What was it like coming down here this year?
Very exciting, very nerve-wracking. I was just excited to swim this year since I didn't get the chance last year to swim. So just very excited to swim.
How much did that drive you during the off season to have qualified and not been able to come down last year? Did that kind of push you to even do better this year?
Yeah, I was pretty upset when I found out that I wasn't going to be able to swim. So that whole year I just focused on, I just need to make it to state this next year and swim and just try my hardest.
Happy with what you accomplished down here today
yes.
and over these last 2 days?
Yes.
Take us through your races here today. You had a busy day, started off with that 200 medley relay.
So the medley, yep. I did the breaststroke and I ended up adding 0.2 from regionals, which I'm happy with because it was my personal best at regionals. So that was pretty good. And then I swam the 200 free relay. I was leading off, which is kind of nerve-wracking just because you're the first one in the water and everything and you're racing everyone. But it ended up being really fun. I think I got a personal best on that.
Nice.
So
congrats.
Very good. And then the 100 breast, I ended up being in the A final and I added a little bit, but I was happy about it because in prelims I dropped. So overall, good day.
I know you swim a lot of competitive stuff in the off season, so you've been at big meets before, but is it different being at the state meet than some of the USA stuff that you do?
It's a lot more hyped up. Everyone is so has so much energy, and at USA State, it's not as loud, not as close together. I feel like we're a lot closer as a team other than USA, and it's crazy the difference. I don't know.
Favorite event for you today to swim in?
The relay, the 200 medley relay.
Talk about that group of girls. I got another one I'm going to talk to you here in just a moment, so talk about that group of girls.
Oh, they're so much fun. My favorite time is when we go to practice and we're doing our exchanges, and it's so much fun. I love all those girls on that relay.
What will you take away from this year to help you for the future? You got a few years left.
Yeah. Just I don't know.
Just work and get better, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I tell you what, great job. Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, I appreciate you joining us. So happy that you got a chance to swim down here this year.
Yes, thank you.
You bet. Let's move over now to Sophia Polking, who had that opportunity to swim earlier today. How was this event for you today?
It was good. I also added a little bit of time from districts, but I had a really big drop at districts, so I kind of came in prepared to either go around the same or a little bit slower, because it's hard to taper 2 weeks and still keep dropping time like that when you haven't really had a practice where you really push yourself for a while. So it was good. I thought I did it kind of how I expected. So
how'd you feel coming in today? Did you feel pretty confident about what you could do?
I did. At practice this week, we've really just been honing in on what we're swimming here today, and so I've been doing a lot more backstroke at practice than I normally do, so I was pretty ready to kind of get in and swim it.
First event of the day, the one you're in, how tough was that to be ready to go?
Well, we got here kind of early, so by the time our event rolled around, I already was ready to go. We had a little bit of a delay for technical difficulties, so that was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird when you're in the zone and then you have to snap out of it and then back in. But I was really ready to go. I'm not really that nervous about being the first one in the water. I feel like it kind of gets it out of the way. So I think it's nice to be first. But
did that delay? It was probably about a 5-minute delay. Did that impact you much?
Yeah. When we first got called up, I was super in the zone. I was ready. I had my pump up music playing before, and I got back there. I felt all stretched and loose, and I was right up on the edge of the pool ready to go, and then they were step back, or they said to relax first, so I thought it was going to take maybe 1 minute. Then they told us to step back, and so we all went back and put our warm-up gear back on. So it was just kind of weird. I didn't really feel as in the moment the second time I got up, which I think might have impacted my swimming a little bit. But overall, like, swimming's really mental, but like, you just have to like put yourself in the moment and just go out and give it your all.
So I got to ask, did you have relation down here, or were you just soaking in the moment? I saw you a lot going and talking to a lot of other swimmers, taking pictures of other people being awarded. So were you just kind of soaking in all of the event today?
I am on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee for the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, and so since I was only in the very first event today, I told them that I could volunteer. Okay. So I put on my quarter zip, which is like my pass to every room in this building, and they asked me to run social media, so I got some videos of the swimmers, some videos of the student sections. I accidentally spelled Waukee wrong and put it on the Instagram page, so I had to go back and fix that. But it was really fun. I made some friends, and I think it just overall made the experience even better.
Well, I tell you what, great job down here, and that's awesome that you got that experience to be able
Thank
to
you.
help them out. So appreciate you joining us, and thanks for collecting all the girls for us today as well.
Thank you.